Prologue. Where in Malik's name is he going? I hurry through the tunnels beneath the quadrant, trying to follow, but night is the ultimate shadow, and Xaden blends seamlessly into the darkness. If it wasn't for our dragon's bond leading me in his general direction and the sporadic disappearance of mage lights, I'd never think that he's masked somewhere ahead of me. Fear holds me with an icy fist, and my footing grows unsteady. He kept his head down this evening, guarded by Bodhi and Garrick, while we waited for news about Sawyer's injury after the battle that nearly cost us Bezgaeth. But there's no telling what he's doing now. If anyone spots the faint, strawberry-red circles around his irises, he'll be arrested and likely executed. According to the texts I've read, they'll fade at this phase. But until they do, what could possibly be important enough for him to risk being seen? The only logical answer sends a chill up my spine that has nothing to do with the cold stone of the corridor seeping in through my socks. There hadn't been time for boots or even my armor after the click of the closing door woke me from a restless sleep. "Neither of them will answer," Andarna says, and I yank open the door to the enclosed bridge as its counterpart on the far end snicks shut. Was that him? Sigale is still incensed, and Tairn smells of both rage and sorrow. Understandable, for all the reasons I can't allow myself to dwell on yet. But inconvenient. "Do you want me to ask Cure or Crod?" she starts. No, the four of them need their sleep. No doubt we'll find ourselves on patrols for any remaining venin come morning. I cross the freezing expanse of the bridge with increasingly uncertain steps and jolt at the view outside the windows. It had been warm enough for thunderstorms earlier, but now snow falls in a thick curtain, concealing the ravine that separates the quadrant from Bezgaeth's main campus. My chest clenches, and a fresh wave of seemingly endless tears threatens to prickle my painfully swollen eyes. "It began about an hour ago," Andarna says gently. "The temperature has fallen steadily in the hours since—" Don't go there. My next breath shakes, and I force everything I can't handle into a neat, mentally fireproof box and stash it somewhere deep inside me. It's too late to save Mom, but I'll be damned if I let Xaden get himself killed. "You can grieve," Andarna reminds me as I pull open the door to the healer quadrant and enter the crowded hall. Wounded in every color of uniform line the sides of the stone tunnel, and healers dart in and out of the infirmary doors. If I wallow in every loss, that's all I'll ever have time for. I've learned that lesson well over the past 18 months. Passing a set of clearly intoxicated infantry cadets, I cut through what's become an expanded sick bay, searching for a blur of darkness. This part of the quadrant didn't sustain any damage, but it still reeks of sulfur and ash. "May your mother be remembered! To General Sorengale, the flame of Bezgaeth!" one of the third years calls out, and my stomach twists tighter as I forge ahead without reply. When I approach the corner, then turn it, I see a patch of darkness enveloping the right side of the wall for a stuttering heartbeat. And then the stairwell to the interrogation chamber appears, flanked by two groggy guards. Shadows slip down the steps.